You could see that I'm holding something here. I don't know if you can identify this. This is called cube, maize cube. In Ewe, we call it a chickpea, but I don't know that of Akan. I don't know how the Akan calls this, but in Ewe we call it, or in Ghana here, one of the tribe called Ewe, we call it chickpea. But in the English name for this is cube or maize cube. Okay, we are going to learn something on this. Nowadays, one of the biggest problem for men and women out there is not anything else apart from hemorrhoid, which also called pal, or in Ghana we call it Kooko. I can also call it as well kokobo, because of how it looks like. Kokobo is an animal. I'm told if it opens the anus becomes very reddish. It opens the anus in order to attract maybe fowls. When fowls sees it, they would think that it is pawpaw. So they will go and try to use their pick to pick the food, thinking that this is pawpaw. Then before they realize, the kokobo will now hold their head in the anus. Then they will die, and then the kokobo will consume the fowl. That was what I was told. Me myself, I didn't see it before. That's how come the Akans call it kokobo. If your problem is Kooko or pal, today we are going to learn something. Before then, if today is your first time you're watching this video or you come across me, follow the page. Just tap on the plus sign over there and follow the page. Also, help share this video. Make sure this video reach everybody. It is not always about selling product to you, but to also sometimes we help you, give you some simple remedies that can help you. If you are lucky enough, through this remedy, it will help you. When your problem is hemorrhoid, pal or Kooko, please, you can get this cup or maize cup or chickpea. Get any number you can get, but it should be dry. When you get this, please, you see, before I continue, the kind of hemorrhoid I'm talking about, we have 3 stages of the hemorrhoid. Okay, the first stage is, you can feel it internally. When you go to the toilet, after you finish with whatever you're doing there, then the next thing is you will see blood. When you are cleaning your anus, then you see blood. If you start to see this problem, meaning that there is a danger, so quickly you need to get a medicine that can do the wonders for you. Another stage is you could see something appears in your anus. Yes, this picture you are seeing there, it appears like that. When it appears like that, that's the second stage. But once, maybe after you finish defecating, then it goes back without even applying anything on it. Then before you realize, it goes back. Another stage also is when it appears back like that, it cannot go back again. You have to push it. When a thing appears in your anus, it cannot go by itself. You have to push it. Another stage also, I think, is 4 stages. The last stages is when it comes like that. This time, if you push it, it will not go. So that's the last stage. This is where you sit always. So anytime you feel you're feeling toilet, you feel that you want to go to toilet, then you start thinking. There are guys, immediately they are feeling that they want to go to toilet, then they start thinking already. It becomes a very big problem to them. My brother, if that has been a problem, I know you have bought a lot of medication, but none is working for you. It is a perfect time for you that you have come across me today. If you are lucky, especially if you are on the first or second stage or third stage, you are lucky that this can work for you. So what do one need to do? You only need to get this, like as many as you want. Then you have to put this in a mud pot. There's this local pot. Yes, did you see that picture there? this particular one, but it is not compulsory that you get this. If you cannot get this, just get a coal pot, then you put charcoal on it, put this thing on the fire, put this thing on it, make sure it bends so well, because after, when it bends, after that you realize that the thing bends so well, you are going to grind it to powder. This is why you have to make sure that it bends so well so that you can grind everything into powder. So you grind it, you are going to grind this thing, grind it till it becomes very like smooth, like powder. You need it very, very smooth. I mean the word, underline the word smooth. Okay, when you grind this thing into powder, early morning after you bath, my brother, get a powder, use your left hand, just tap into the left. If probably that you can get cotton, anything cotton, use it into the powder, rub it on the surface, on the hemorrhoid, on the thing that appeared over there, rub it on it. My brother, do this morning, evening, morning, evening. Probably, yes, maybe you can, as a person, you cannot bath 3 times daily. So maybe you can do it 2 times. But if anytime you bath, you can apply it. Please be doing this and give yourself at least 3 months. Now, there's one thing that we also have to understand. When it comes to hemorrhoid is within the blood. It's inside the blood. So sometimes when you can apply this, this is where most of you get disappointed in herbal product. Most of you who bought a lot of product but have not seen any changes. This is where the problem is coming from. This is where the disappointment is coming from. You refuse to know that the sickness you are having is within the blood, and the thing must be killed or must be cured from the blood before you start to use anything on it. You see, most of you are buying a lot of pomade or creams or balm, oil, any kind of things that you are applying it on the hemorrhoid in the anus. Sometimes you could see that the thing works perfect, the thing vanish. Most of you will be very happy that the thing has vanished, and in some few days you don't see it anymore. But time to come, you see that it is coming, and this time when it comes, it is so big, it is so like it makes you very, very discomfort. You know why? You didn't treat the thing from the blood. The hemorrhoid or the Kooko must be treated from the blood first. You must get rid of that sickness from the blood, because the thing is in the blood. Did you get it? I don't know if I'm making sense to you guys. So once you get it treated from the blood, before anything that you can apply on it, you are good to go. So if you wanted to treat this thing from the blood, okay, basically when you bend this thing, you can also if you can take alcohol, you can pour maybe a bit of the powder into the alcohol, stir it, drink it. But for a better and permanent solution, remember, this is just a remedy. That's why I use the word, if you are lucky, it will work for you. So you can go and try this. But those of you who wanted to have the confidence that this time what you're doing is going to work for you, is going to work for you, like it is working. It is not that you even only have the confidence, but I can give you the guarantee that if you follow this procedure that I'm going to tell you now, it is going to work for you. Now that you have your powder, the cob, okay, or the cob, or the cob you may call it. Now that you have the cob powder, okay, get this called Risco bitters. Okay, get this called Risco bitters. It is just a tonic. But one thing about this tonic is that it's going to make you have a running stomach. Simply because, you see, like I said earlier on, that the thing is to get treated from the blood. So when you're having a running stomach like that, meaning that it is cleansing your system, it is cleansing the blood, it is cleansing the hemorrhoid from the blood. That's how come it has to make you run. So anytime you're using this product and you're having a running stomach, you should be okay. You should be very happy that yes, something is at work. Okay, so let's assume that you have your cob powder there, alongside this. It is really good if you can also get the powder in addition. The powder is called all-in-one general well-being powder. When you get this powder, so let's assume that early morning after bathing, this is just a tea you're going to be taking. So this is how it looks like. It looks like this. It's just for tea. When you wake up in the morning, get warm water. A small quantity of water that you can use for tea, normal tea, okay? Get that warm water. Get some bit of salt into the warm water. And then you get 1 teaspoon of this powder into it. If you can get honey or brown sugar, it is not compulsory for you to add honey or brown sugar. One reason why one need to add honey or brown sugar is just to add taste. If you can take this without the honey or brown sugar, you're good to go. 1 teaspoon of the powder into the hot water where you've already have your salt into it in the water. Stir it and drink it early morning on empty stomach. 2 teaspoons of this tonic. After that, already right after coming back from the washroom, you have already applied your Kooko or core powder on the surface. Just give yourself within 60 days, especially when the thing like that, the hemorrhoid has been on you for years. Just give yourself 3 months. You see, one thing about taking this powder is, it's very small. So it is not just one bottle that you take that will work it out for you. You need to be on it. It's a treatment. Remember, all my products are for treatment. It is not something that is emergency pill or emergency medicine that it works magic. That's why most of you, when you take the medicine, when people use it and give me testimony and I share with you, you taste that these people have used the product in just few days and they've gotten the result. No. You must be very serious, and remember, you're going to be consistent with consistency. When it comes to the hemorrhoid, especially when you're at the latter stage that you have it appeared in your anus that you cannot go back again, give yourself 3 months. And I can give you the guarantee that your problem will never be the same. Remember, anybody, especially men having hemorrhoid, you have issue with waist pain. And remember, you can also not perform good in bed. If you don't know, your woman will be cheating on you. Your girlfriend will be cheating on you. Anybody with hemorrhoid, you'll be suffering from premature ejaculation, erectile dysfunction. I mean, sexual weakness will be a problem. So it is best that you treat this once and for all. Hemorrhoid also causes the manhood to shrink. Hemorrhoid also makes the penis to shrink. Remember this. Guys, my name remain King Richie. You can also call me the Wonder Boy, simply because I'm doing wonders. People will call me Richie. What is the secret behind your product? Because your product is performing amazing, wonderful things. So people call me the Magic Boy and Co. I am not here to describe or praise myself before you. You should be the one to praise me. After which you get hold of my product and it also performed the wonders for you. Then you can also call me the Wonder Boy. But this time, don't call me the Wonder Boy if you have not yet used any of my product. But after which my product performed the magic for you, you cannot call me the Wonder Boy simply because it has performed wonders to you. If today happens to be your first time you come across this video, press on that plus sign over there, follow the page, share to your friends, and make sure it reaches everybody who are into this problem. Hemorrhoid has become a headache. Hemorrhoid become a problematic for households. Let's get rid of hemorrhoid. This is Rich Away Herbal Tips. My name remain King Richie. I always tell you. Also pick the number on the screen as you can see there. +233 546 86 8315 0546 86 8315. This is the only official number we have here in Rich Away Herbal Tips. any other number that will contact you, that you may come across. You know, there are scammers who are even downloading my video, posting on their page, and they will edit my number to their number, and you will think that this is King Richie. You will see me in the video, but that is not my page. My page is Rich Aware Herbal Tips, and for you to be confident that this is the Rich Aware Herbal Tips you are talking about, is my number. My last number ends with 8315. That's my only number I have. I do not have any other number on social media. Should I have a change of mind that I want to change my number, I'll also come here and do a video and tell you that yes, I finally changed my numbers. But now I still have the last number ends with 8315 plus 233 546 86 8315. Peace. Shalom.